Hey everyone! I wanted to show a setup that I made for something that's really cool. So it's a little weird to explain, but essentially what this is it's going to allow us to do a Lost Woods based credits warp on both English and Japanese, and doing it via the Skull Kid cutscene as well as the Giant 4 cutscene. So this is just one setup for all of that, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and show it up. So to start, you want to be anywhere in this room. Well, room in the sense of like how we normally define rooms in real life, not in terms of Zelda, because in terms of Zelda, this is considered part of the same room, but we don't want to be up here. We basically just want to be anywhere on this flat area below this staircase and below this ladder. And the reason why is because if you look at my Y coordinate, the last four digits, hexets, whatever, are 8000, which is a valid pointer, which means we can use that to do LightNode SRM without ever having to be on a slope, which is pretty cool. It's a bit limiting because we can't decide exactly where we want the other right to go, since we're locked to 8000, but it's fine for this purpose. So once you're down here, you're going to want to take out your sword and come over to this wall, just target it, and then do a jump slash. Now, and then you're going to want to shield turn back. From here on out, the rest of the steps can be done in literally any order you want. So I'm just going to go through them a couple times in a couple different orders, just to show that. The one thing I do recommend, though, is that you do the diagonal slashes before the vertical slashes, because if you do a diagonal slash and you fail it, it's going to end up as a vertical slash. So it's just a little more efficient in case you mess up. So it's going to be 3 diagonal slashes. Okay, see, I messed up. So that's adding 1 to my vertical slash count. So 1, 2. Okay, so I'm at 2 and 2 right now. So 3 diagonal slashes. And I have 2 verticals, so I need 8 vertical total. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's going to be 2 jump slashes. And then 3 neutral rolls. 1 shield scoot forward. Okay, and then it's going to be a 2-frame walk forward. And boom. There my Z coordinate is 449B801C. What does that mean? 4-4 doesn't mean anything. It just so happens that that coordinate's always 4-4 in this little area, this little room, quote unquote. 9B is the negative value for Lost Woods. So that's really important. And then 801C is the beginning half word that would describe anything in the scene tables, essentially. All the scene tables are in the 801C region of memory. So that means that we can set exactly where we're writing purely based on our angle. And since angle setups are really easy to do, we can just do a different one for both English and Japanese, for Skull Kid, and for Lost Woods. And that's all we have to do. We can just use this exact same position setup. So let me show this again. You can actually not buffer the walk forward if you want, so I'm going to try to demonstrate that. It's just the minimum amount you can walk forward, which is 2 frames. So it's relatively easy to just flick and skip the buffer there. So you can crouch stab the wall, that's fine. When you jump slash, it always puts you in the same position as long as you hit the wall with the jump slash, basically. So let's go ahead and go this way. And then I'm just going to try to demonstrate the flick forward here. There we go. Okay, so this should work. I think that was fine, but we'll just go ahead and do the rest of the setup so that we can check. Okay, so 3 neutral rolls, 1 shield scoot forward. Did I get that? No. Okay, there we go. 1 shield scoot forward, and then 3 diagonal slashes. I did a 1 vertical slash, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 jump slashes. Boom. 449B 801C. I did it in a completely different order that time, and I didn't even buffer the 2-frame walk forward. So yeah, this setup's really fast. It's really easy to do. Really, the only downside is that if you play Sauna Time or Sauna Double Time right here, it's gonna reload the room starting from Hideout, which means that we're gonna need a new heat manipulation starting from Hideout, and ideally with the balloon broken, because it's going to be kind of a pain to get back up there with that balloon in the way. But yeah, this is the position setup, which is arguably the hardest part. We have tools to simulate the heat. So yeah, hopefully we'll find a heat minute for this soon, and we can have an actually working 80% credits warp route. Because the last couple have had various problems that make it to where they don't work on vanilla, but this one should work on vanilla. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.